it's wet out here. Let's rock and roll. I'm hoping that water hole is full, the first one, but because everything is just soaking wet. Let's get to work. Yeah, look how wet it is. Look at these ruts here. I think I'm gonna need one more load of base gravel here just to be safe. Look at the ruts on the backside. Look at how deep she sunk right there. So after testing it like this when it's really wet, I decided I'm going to order another load of 1-inch clean. So the 1-inch clean will kind of go over to 3-inch, but also where I'm sunk in the mud there's an old driveway there, so I think 1-inch will suffice up there and it won't be quite as bumpy as the 3-inch. So I'll blend that all together in the future, so I'll order another load of rock. I have to order one more load of gravel. We're going to take the Godzilla bucket here to try and dig very swiftly. You can see it's full of water. So let's get going. All right, let's check in on my first watering hole experiment. See if I failed on that one or if it works. And we'll check this lower food plot. Food plot ain't looking too good at the moment. I don't know what's going on with it. Unless the deer are slaughtering it, but I don't think so. Nope, she's bone dry. Can't tell if it took in water or not. Maybe this, this cut might only run during heavy events. So we'll give that some more time. But so this lower plot is a fail. It's an epic fail, which has me really confounded, man. We had fantastic germination in here. I mean, unless it's just too moist, but this thing should be just blown up. And I don't know why it's not. So let's hope the other 3, that's why I plant several. Let's go look at the other 3 and then start digging. So I think what I'm going to do for the moment here is, this is the trail coming in. There's a natural low spot. You can see that's holding water. It's a little drainage cut right here. So I'm going to fill in this trail and I'm going to just cut a hole here. It'll only take a few minutes, so that at least this should hold water for quite a while till I could figure out the bigger one. Alright, here's the highest food plot, and it's okay. It's not nearly as good as what I would like, but it's germinated well, so we should continue to grow, especially with this heat we've been getting. I did see a couple sets of tracks, nothing too exciting yet. And so here's where I'm going to drop in the watering hole. It's going to be shaded half of the day at least. So let's get cutting. Okay, so this watering hole I'm going to dig here is going to be a separate video because it's a pretty big one, and I think it's got a high success chance. So stay tuned for that one. But let's finish the food plot update like I promised for today. Let's head up to the 4th food plot and see how we're doing. Got a little obstacle here. Start getting deer in here, this will work. So I'd say 2.5 out of 4 are gonna be real good plots. The half one probably will be also, but that bottom one looks like it might be a bust. I mean, there's some tracks in here, but